And hello, everyone. Welcome back to Frontline Prediction League, FPL in the Trenches. I'm your co-host, Scott. Joining me, as always, is Beer Me. How you doing, Beer Me?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself, Scott?
I'm good. We weren't just talking for an hour about wrestling and gaming and movies and stuff. No, you're crazy. It's 9:30 already. Oops. No, this is the Frontline Prediction League. Frontline League over on Twitter, on X. Frontline Prediction League with underscores between the words on Instagram, and this YouTube channel, Frontline Prediction League. Please like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. For all of it, please do. We got stuff on Twitter always with posts, with matches, announcements, and like we're going to have here for the Elimination Chamber in Perth. We're going to have some stuff for that. Lots of stuff regarding that, and that's about it. It's going to be a quick one this time around, so next time you'll see stuff with the other Elimination Chamber, with the draw for the American title. We'll have the names for that one here in a second, but this one's going to be quick. We have no recap to go through because Vengeance Day was last week. Or am I missing that? Did we not do the Vengeance Day recap yet? Am I forgetting that? No, we had date night. We talked about that last week. It was already happened. It's a blur, forgive me. But this is with Elimination Chamber Perth coming up. It is not even next week. It's the one after. Or is it? No, it's Saturday 24th. I see the 5th for 5 a.m. is what got me. Saturday, February 24th at 5 a.m. Eastern, meaning a 4 a.m. deadline, meaning a 3 a.m. booking call for us. And I don't know if I'm going to be on for that. We'll figure that out. I'll be there for the show at least, and they'll have most of this pre-booked going in, so we'll see what we do there. But it is a very early show. If you've watched some of the stuff with New Japan, you're familiar with that. Kind of. It's the same time zone-ish, so we'll go from there. But bear me, let's dive into the chamber because we got the FPL World Championship being defended by the new champion, James Blake, already defending against Halcyon, who I believe won the Border Cross tournament, the flip side of the North American Clash this year. Did not win the title from that, but is linked, I think, because it was Alexander McKennedy who defended successfully against Halcyon. And ironically, McKennedy is the Mania contender. Do you think Blake keeps the title, or does Halcyon take it? Who you got? We'll do our final thing before the show coming up, but just gut feeling right now. Who do you think in this after a week or so from last time? Is it Blake going to keep going? I'm leaning that too. I'm leaning that, but we'll see, because Halcyon, like I said, has that fun history in there, so it could be interesting. The FPL American Championship with Red defending in an Elimination Chamber. We'll come back to that because we got the names to announce for that, so we'll come back to that one and close out with that. We'll make you wait for it. The tag titles, though, the FPL Continental Tag Team Championship is being defended by the must-see good guys, that's you, Beer Jesus, and the GMSG, your friend of mine, versus Chilltown, Ralantando and Hiroshi Moses. I think when we learned that, when you were happy to have these guys challenging, but not exactly. Like, Ralantando and Hiroshi Moses, they're veterans. They're new to teaming, but these guys are a threat. And I think you faced them both before over the years. How do you feel about this one? Actually, yeah, you were one of Ralantando's first defenses for the Canadian title back when the FPL started, give or take. So, how are you feeling about this so far with a week or so to go?
I think it'll be a good matchup. I mean, I'm hoping to get to 10 defenses, but in a row. So we'll see. But
what will this one be?
This will be 10.
Ooh.
So yeah, so it's kind of.
And no one's hit 10 for any title, right? Like back even JRPL days, if I'm correct.
This is for like a single reign. So trying to do that, but no, I think this will probably be one of our toughest tests to date. So
yeah, because you had the titles for a bit before that. If I remember correctly, before we took them. Or we took them from the Strays, but you had them from us before that. You had a couple defenses there, I think. At least one against us, I remember. So technically, you do have 10 defenses lifetime, but not in a single reign. So at least 10, that is. I think you had another 2 around there. So yeah, because we were summer, and then it was December when you lost them. So you definitely had another one in between. But God, that's a lot of defenses. We'll see. We'll talk more about that one next week when we do the go-home stuff. We got Broken Nerd versus the Gaffer. That was announced last week for the FPL Canadian Championship. Watson rules, as always. Again, like I said, Nerd, GMSG, and Beer Me are all defending titles. We'll see how that goes. Bastion, we'll come to him. We got him coming up. But I'm curious to see if Nerd can keep the Gaffer away, because it is Elimination Chamber, which presumably is going to have at least 4 matches. We know about that with the 2 chamber matches like for the real event, 2 chamber matches, and then there is the tag titles, and I know I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, Rhea and Nia. That might be it, because they announced like a Grayson Waller effect with Cody and Seth, so Cody's not going to have a match. So I don't know what else they're going to do with that. So we might only have 4 matches going in, maybe a 5th. We'll find out on Raw, basically, because SmackDown, I think, will be taped tomorrow night. And again, keep in mind, when SmackDown happens tomorrow night, and then they tape the next episode, if that's the one, if I'm taking the right week for that, I think I might be a week ahead on that, or I'm on the right path. When they do that taping of that SmackDown, we're not including the results of that for what the stuff is. So if there's something that happens during that taping that changes things, and they change a match or change a participant, we are not going with that. We're going based on what they've aired and have promoted for the picks page. So if you know about something on the taping, don't put a lot of points on it, because it's going to get thrown out or modified, right? So it'll go away. So keep that in mind. Thankfully, Shotzi, they already announced, Nick Aldis posted on Valentine's Day that she's injured and she's pulled and replaced by Alba Fire, so we have a replacement for the match tomorrow. So we have our participants lined up. Last Chance Battle Royal might be on the taping. We'll see. So again, keep in mind, the taping does not count towards things. But keep it in your mind, because it will affect things when they get revealed. So back to this. The Legends of New School is going to face The Reaction. So that's Ash and Detrick versus Luke and Tino. Again, I'm still leaning towards Ash and Detrick because it's Ash and Detrick. I think you were leaning the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Luke and Tino should do well, but that's Ash and Detrick. I'm sorry. They're probably going to take that. Ray Russell versus Orstella. Ray Russell's causing havoc. I'm not picking against him right now. He's going to destroy everybody he can. So I presume you're going the same way on that one for right now?
Yeah, good to have him back. Yep.
Sebastian Escobar versus JJ Rocky. Again, that's a pick 'em. I'm not going to really go hard on one or the other. Probably Escobar going into this, but we'll see more how it feels next week when we get there. And then a whole bunch of question marks. We do have the FPL Continental Tag Team Championship #1 Contenders Elimination Chamber match. We did talk about that last week. Matt, Zion, and Rab, I believe, were the first ones in. I forget the exact order, but I do remember Team No Chance is last in. So if you want to know what happened exactly, go watch last week and look at the results. You'll see that there too. I think Shades of Smile starts with them, or it might have been Annex. I truly forget. I can go look, but I'm not going to.
I think Shades of Smiles is second to last.
They might be. I think they are. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. So it's going to be a very crazy, chaotic match, so looking forward to that. And, of course, the pre-show. So let's scroll back up to the top here and announce some matches. We'll save the American title competitors for last, bear me, because I've got 3 and you've got 3. I know that. I will announce a match, though. I have Sheriff Dog, our European champion, will be going one-on-one with relative newcomer Daisy Knoll.
Okay.
I think Sheriff is going to win that. Daisy, I'm hoping for you. I'm pulling for you, but I'm pulling for Sheriff Dog more. I just think he's got this one. So, how about you?
Yeah, I mean, he turned back the man with the meats at Vengeance Day, so I think he might be able to beat Daisy.
I took a drink of water and he almost got me to spit it out. It was a delayed reaction of who? Oh, yeah. The Arbiter with Arby's.
Sponsored.
Don't forget, actually, there is the press conference. We've got the graphic up. I think it's the week. It is the all next week. It's the week of the 21st through the 24th, and it's going to be in our character chat. So it's a press conference like we did way back when, because the Arbiter, the Warden, and I basically ran them way back. It was just basically just go up and say promo stuff. Not like typing it, but it's kind of back and forth. It's a press conference. We're inspired by the one WWE did. So that's coming up as well, so we're looking forward to that. But you've got a match to announce as well, right? Because I've got a kickoff show match as well. But
I do. I only have one match, and I have the
participants.
Like I said, I have half the participants.
Oh, okay, so you do your match. I'll do mine. Then we'll do the participants.
All right. I have the Goose.
Hey.
Yeah, everybody's favorite.
Oh,
you know.
I know that. I actually do know this match. I remember it. Yeah.
He's taking on you, Scott.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. We're going to Australia, so I got to be the heel somewhere, and he's a bird. He's a Canada Goose, truly, but he's from like the rafters now. So
yeah, I can't wait for a good promo.
Dude, I didn't get to have a
Like
promo
Goose.
against the Goose because of World's End when it was timed. That's how it got booked. And I said I owe him a promo. It's a main show match. It's WWE, not AEW, so that's interesting. But don't worry, Goose. You will get a promo from me. I expect the honks in return. It'll be a lot of fun. And I gotta get my win back. I gotta go 1-for-1, then break that tie. That's my new feud. So there you go.
Can't get death packed.
You don't want that. Nobody wants that.
Don't want that. No,
Goose is dangerous. Goose should be European champion right now. I'm sorry, Sheriff Dog. Goose should have that title. It should be his. Well, yeah, we all know. But no, that'll be a fun match. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah. The other match I have to announce, it's Kickoff show. It is Jonathan C.T. Martin sliding in to face Jeffrey Warhol. And yes, I got the slide joke in, CT. There you go.
Hey, there we go.
But Jeffrey Warhol versus CT. I'm picking CT generally right now. He's been on a roll. His you lose the bash and can't challenge for the world title is almost up because that was last year's WrestleMania, right? So
yeah,
that's
now he's
coming up.
Can't face us while we have the tag title.
Yeah,
so, yeah. He's kind of in a little predicament.
Yep. I mean, he's got to wait for either you guys to eventually lose, which isn't time-based. It's just eventually, will it happen? Maybe. Or Mania to come up because it was for a year with the Bastion thing. So. Not the Bastion one because he challenged and failed too. So it was like, But, sometimes that's how the story goes. But yeah. Now, I've got half of the names for our American Championship Elimination Chamber. We are not going to give you the order of that, though. That's next week. But obviously, one of my names is Red, our reigning FPL American champion. So there's one of my names. What's one of yours, Beer Me?
3J Platinum.
3J Platinum. Okay, intriguing. Here's one of mine, Cesar Bianco. It's a bit of a newcomer in there, giving a shot. See how they can do here. Who have you got?
The man of a million sponsors. Well, actually, just one.
Well,
the Arbiter.
The Arbiter. Oh, can you imagine him with an Arby's belt?
That would be pretty dope.
I like it. That'd be good. Last name I have is Dion Blade of the MBPA, who's very familiar with his tag team partner, having been a 2-time American champion. So that's a very interesting name to have in this match, going after the American title. But what's your final name then?
Chef Urban.
You want to talk about dangerous competitors? Chef Urban's should be at the top of your list whenever that comes up. It's like you never want to bet against him. I mean, he was first out of the tournament one year, don't forget, but he's potentially back here winning a title. I'm picking Red, even though it is a chamber. It is ridiculous to try to predict winning one of these things, but historically, we have had champions retain in chambers through the JPL and FPL. Like, it's happened multiple times. I say that, I can think of at least 2 times. So it could happen again, and I'm betting on Red for that. Out of the gate with those names, who are you thinking? We'll do our big picks next week, but who are you thinking?
I kind of want Caesar or Arbiter to win it. Arbiter just because I know that the promos, the belt, Arby's, it would be good stuff.
Yeah.
But
I like Dion a lot based on the history with Kennedy.
Yeah.
I like that personally. I do.
Yeah.
Bianco getting a new name like that is good. Urban, I'd love to see Urban get that belt.
Yeah.
Arbiter, yes.
Yeah, it feels like,
I feel horrible. What was it? Oh, 3J Platinum. That'd be awesome.
3J,
what a story for him to win that, right? Like, it'd be good for everybody. But I'm pulling for my girl. So we'll have more specifics next time when we talk about the actual order of entry. We'll see how that plays out, because that might change things. Who do we want to see win, or who do we think is going to win, versus who's going to win when we know who's last out of the chamber. So we'll see what happens next week with that. And that's it. That's all we've got here for this week, guys. Next week, it will be probably Thursday. Bear me, we might need to do it earlier based on timing because the show is 5 a.m. Saturday. So maybe we need to do it on Tuesday or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We talk all the time. We'll figure it out. But we'll sort something out there. Maybe we even do it Monday because I got Monday off. I don't know about you. Maybe we do it Monday. Monday's a holiday for me.
Oh.
Is it a holiday for you guys? Yeah. I think it's Family Day here. I think it is for us.
It's President's Day here.
We don't have those, so that's fair.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, we'll see about that. Well, you'll get an episode next week. Don't worry, it'll be there. Don't know when, but yeah, because Thursday might be a goofy day for me anyway. We'll find out. It'll all be good. But we'll leave it at that. This is a 15-minute episode, in and out. Jeremy and I talked for an hour beforehand, just talking, catching up on stuff, and boom, episode done. Yeah. Anything else you want to say before we go then, Jeremy?
Thank you for listening, and we'll see y'all next week.
Sounds good. Thanks again, everybody. It is Frontline Prediction League here on YouTube, Frontline League over on Twitter or X, Frontline Prediction League with underscores between the words on Instagram. Like, favorite, follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff on all those things. Also, check out Top of the Card Pod. There is a new episode coming. I haven't edited it yet. It is almost done. That'll be coming up this weekend. My dog just came over to say hi. Hello, Miley. She's also here, too. So, yeah. Thanks again, everybody. Have a good night.